Hey everybody, welcome back to Gastromania. During Chinese New Year, it's essential to have fish because of the phrase 年年有余, and yu has the same pronunciation for abundance and fish, representing a year of abundance and prosperity ahead. Today, we're going to be sharing another Chinese New Year dish, steamed pomfret, Teochew style. It's slightly different from the Cantonese style and it's much lighter in seasoning. This is definitely a must-have during Lunar New Year. Without further ado, let's get right into the recipe. First, for the ingredients, we have 450 grams of white pomfret. Remove the innards of the white pomfret. The fishy smell of the innards is much more pronounced than the fish meat itself. Next, we have 2 tomatoes cut into wedges. 2 stalks of cilantro for garnishing. 2 stalks of spring onions for garnishing as well. 2 salted plums or 咸水梅. This is an essential ingredient that gives Teochew style steamed fish its unique flavor. 5 pieces of dried mushrooms. Soak them at least 30 minutes prior to soften them. 150 grams of salted vegetables. Soak and wash thoroughly beforehand to remove excess salt, otherwise they will taste overly salty. Lastly, we have 1 thumb-sized ginger. Cut it into 2 thin slices and cut the remaining into thin strips. Using a paper towel, pat the white pomfret dry. Cut the dried mushrooms into halves or slices. Cut twice deeply into the pomfret on each side. Make sure the cuts are slanted and deep into the meat. This is to make it easier to season later on and for the steam to cook the fish easier later on. For Chinese New Year, a whole fish must be used to represent the proper start till the end. Season the fish with 1 teaspoon of hokkien wine. This will help with removing the fishy smell. Then, add 1 teaspoon of salt and spread around the fish evenly. Add a dash of white pepper and spread it around evenly as well. Allow the fish to sit for around 30 minutes or so that the flavors from the seasoning has sufficient time to enter the fish. After 30 minutes, plate the fish with some ginger. Then, add the remaining ingredients to create the base layer. Place the fish on top of the ingredients and prevent the fish from touching the plate directly. Take 4 pieces of the cut mushrooms and stuff them into the cuts made on the fish earlier. Add the 2 ginger slices into the cavity of the pomfret to remove any fishy smells. Then, remove the seeds of the salted plums. Wipe the salted plums all over the fish. Some of the brine from the salted plums can also be used to flavor the fish and make it even more flavorful. And with that, let's get cooking! Before steaming, make sure that the water is already boiling vigorously. Add the plate into the wok and cover it. We will be steaming it at high heat for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, open the cover and we are done! Add the prepared spring onions and cilantro as garnish. Make sure to arrange it nicely and make it as presentable as possible. And by the way, if the pomfret is fully cooked, the ice will look popped out and it's definitely fine to serve like that. Absolutely succulent meat with its natural freshness preserved by steaming. Try making this dish this Lunar New Year. Wishing everyone a happy Lunar New Year and an abundant 2021 ahead. And we have come to the end of today's episode. If you liked our video, consider subscribing for more recipes. We usually upload once a week, but we are uploading more frequently during this festive period to share more festive recipes and joy. And I'll catch you in my next video.